Gable Sunman, hockey, athletic, funny, sporadic, vineyard vines, gullible, Instagram enthusiast, wave, intelligent. He was Peter in the Cratchit family for Christmas Carol. He's going to Kalamazoo Area Math and Science Center this fall. He placed in the top 10 of math counts. He ended up in 5th place, and he was on the winning math counts team. He was Zeke in High School Musical. He gets tickled at his classmates, but usually stays on the fringe of the trouble. Gable Sunman.
Attending the Gaggy School for 11 years has been an unforgettable experience. From playing with the waffle blocks in kindergarten to taking a class trip to Washington, D.C. in 8th grade, I made memories to last a lifetime. I would also like to thank all the great teachers I've had during those 11 years. In my favorite class, science, I remember many things, such as making volcanoes in 3rd grade, doing many experiments in 5th grade. Dr. Holly began teaching us earth science in 6th grade, taught us life science in 7th grade, finished life science and studied physics and space in 8th grade. Language arts was never my strong suit, but I know that everything we learned will help me in the future. Many things I remember were dictation, sentence diagramming, memorizing poems, vocabulary quizzes, and writing stories. Another one of my favorite subjects was math. I always remember math as being one of my stronger subjects. I remember when we would take math assessments every year for 7 years. I also remember my 4th grade math group was named after a candy bar. Learning Algebra 1 and geometry over the past 3 years has been great. Reading class was usually always fun. I've read some good books over the years. My favorites were Escaping the Giant Wave, Where the Red Fern Grows, Tom Sawyer, and The Outsiders. One of the classes we've had since kindergarten was Spanish. I remember in kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, and maybe 3rd grade, we would listen to songs about how to say something in Spanish. They were always fun. In more recent years, we've learned verb conjugation and other important skills. In social studies and history, I remember learning about the same things every year, but getting more and more detailed until 6th grade. I remember in 6th grade learning about ancient Greek and Roman history with Mr. Myers. In 7th and 8th grade with Mrs. Henley, she taught us a lot about American history. One of the things I remember from history is that history always repeats itself. In social studies and history, I remember learning about the same things every year, but getting more and more detailed until 6th grade. Band was an optional class that I took for 2 years in 5th and 6th grade. I played a low brass instrument called the euphonium, also known as the baritone. I remember music class since kindergarten. When we would sing programs, I thought it was worse than anything in the world. In the past few years, I've mostly grown beyond that fear. Good vibes helped a lot. I will always remember the programs, especially the Christmas Carol, and playing Name That Tune. Besides the classes, I have many great memories from field trips and other special things. In 2nd grade, we traveled to the Air Zoo for a class trip. In 3rd grade, we drove to Nottoway Stone School. In 5th grade, I remember playing Benvolio and Shakespeare, and in 6th grade, playing softball and Risk and doing the mock trial. In 7th grade, I remember going on the fall UP trip for history, and in 8th grade, driving to Washington, D.C. and performing Christmas Carol. I'm sad to be leaving Gaggy, but I'm also glad to begin a new journey elsewhere.